Is that rumbling noise? Is that something?
It's already gone. It's up in the sky.
Are you telling me I missed it? What?
Clear up there.
God. Oh my gosh.
Over here.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oops.
It's gone.
Oh boy. Okay, we'll try again tonight. Well, and nobody saw that, just the replay people. What's that called? A smoke from a distant fire? I don't know what to tell you guys. I have failed on this one. Oh well. Anyway, there's nobody here to witness my failure, so. But this evening, see, I was expecting, can see the clouds over here. That right there. I was expecting a big boom. I was expecting, I don't know, big flash of light, but that doesn't happen in the daytime, apparently. What do I know? But I'm here live, Cape Canaveral, Florida, and we get rocket launches in the backyard. So I'll be here. Tonight's going to have a launch. Apparently, Amazon and SpaceX are a tag team in it. I think this one that just went up was I think it was Amazon. And I don't see any big explosions or any kind of like stuff falling from debris falling from the sky. So I can still hear it too, hear the little rumbling noises. So it's up there. And then SpaceX is sending a rocket tonight, or are they? You don't really know because sometimes they blow up, which is what happened last night. So we're just sitting here. Yes, exactly. Or no, we can watch the launches. So last night we're sitting here, and all of a sudden, the sky, no noise at all, but the sky right over there is like a nuclear explosion or something. It was crazy. It was like light and bright and like a big light, and then even more big light, and then it was like daytime, and then it was over. And I'm like, what the hell was that? And they said that's what a launch looks like, but that was not a launch, because usually you would see, it would look like the sun's going up and then you would see something go out of this sun thing. But last night, clearly, I'm like, that was an explosion. And then about, I'm going to say, a good 5 minutes after we saw it hiking, we heard it. And then you heard the big boom. It was crazy. Really, like, never seen anything like that before in my life. Anyway, we are live here back in Florida. The Beach Report is back in hometown of Florida, home state of Florida. And we are in Cape Canaveral, which is one of my landing spots whenever I come down. I have very dear friends here in Cape Canaveral. So stop here. They just moved to this location where they can literally watch the rockets go up right in front of the condo. It's very cool. So we'll be watching that later this evening. I think it happens at like 9 o'clock Eastern time. So get ready for that. It's really kind of creepy. When I took you to the beach yesterday and I showed you in my camera, you could see a rocket and you saw like lights around it. That was actually the rocket that blew up last night. They weren't launching it or anything. They were just testing the fuel, and it was big time crazy, huge explosion. So, I wouldn't say that I went on a mini vacation. I would say I went on a mission like I always do. My life is a vacation, actually. I perpetually live in vacation land, and I do treat every day like it's another adventure, vacation adventure. To me, vacation doesn't mean taking a break from my life because have such a great life that I don't ever have to take a break from it. But driving a lot, yeah, that does affect me. And the older I get, the more it affects me. So when I'm driving super hard, all day long, no breaks, and I can do it. I'm 60, but I can do it. I'm pretty tough that way. So what's a glyph? I don't know what that is. Maybe I don't want to know. I don't know. Anyway, welcome everybody back to Florida, back to the beach report. And we are on location right now in Cape Canaveral. We just saw a rocket go off. You can see those clouds are not clouds. They are actually, wait, over here, the area right next to the palm tree, that is from the rocket that just went up. So Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are very hard at work here in Florida, sending rockets into space. I know, Arnell, I had no idea how many tests and launches go off either, but they are literally happening daily. I did say rocket, absolutely. This is the land of the rockets, and they go off all the time. I really didn't realize it, and I visit here pretty often, but I've never been right at Cape Canaveral watching rockets go off, and it happens like daily, apparently. I don't know, but last night was not a rocket launch. It was a test, a fuel test, and it was bad. Anyway, the people here who I know do know people at NASA, and they're going to get me a really good interview. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but they're going to hook me up and take us to see the inner workings of NASA. So stay tuned for that. You never know what you'll see on the beach report. Hey, Leanne, good to see you. Yeah, this Elon Musk is really, and Jeff Bezos. It's Musk and it's Amazon sending these rockets up. It's not NASA. So it's pretty crazy. And you think about it, they're always talking about climate change and all that, and I gotta wonder what are they spewing into the air every time they send up a rocket or they test the fuel and the rocket blows up. I don't think anybody got injured yesterday in that explosion, but it was huge. And I understand it was also kind of near a lighthouse, and it might have injured the lighthouse. Ooh, I was just handed something very yummy looking and amazing. What is this? A smoothie. My friends are so good to me. I am so blessed. So, I personally really appreciate President Trump. I think he's the best president of my lifetime. And I think everything he's doing is all in the best interests of not just the United States of America, but the entire world. So, Leanne, I thought you live in Texas right now. And so this is the best advice that we're going to get all day long from Ian. Don't worry about things outside of your control. Life is too short. Man, ain't that the truth? No, Arnell, I have no desire to go into space. You know what? I really like America, and I like being here. I like living in Florida. I mean, I don't even want to go to Pennsylvania, but I have to because I have a granddaughter there now. So, usually the people came to me, but now I have to go to the people. So I'm gonna have to keep going back up north, but that's okay. Yes, God bless our great President Trump. And I'm not gonna say any differently. King's watching from Maryland. Maryland. I just drove through Maryland yesterday. So it's a good question, Rodolfo. Where am I from originally? Nobody knows. No, seriously, I did enter this life as an unwanted pregnancy in Colorado. And then the minute I was born, I was taken away from my mother and given to strangers who raised me as their own, which is amazing. And we don't have any room for anti Semitism on the beach report, so kindly keep it to yourself. Hallo Deutschland. And that gorgeous little angel is doing great. She is thriving. She is now a little more than a week old. So it is really amazing to watch the new people come into life and come into the world. I'm really excited about it. Anyway, what's the weather like in Deutschland? Wow, we've got really rude people on. We're just gonna get rid of that one. I think that was like a 10-year-old or something. Where did I grow up? Okay. I know Rodolfo. I'm like, wow. No, I grew up in Pittsburgh. I am. I'm a Pennsylvania girl. So yes, I'm a booby. That's my grandma name is Booby. And that is a very kind of an ancient way of saying grandmother in Yiddish. So I'm the Booby. So it's sunny and warm in Deutschland. You know, I lived in Switzerland for more than 10 years, and I do speak fluent Schweizerdeutsch. That's Swiss German. Um, yeah, Dejan, maybe you should be the president of the United States if you know so much. Life is totally amazing. Kids just appear after 9 months. It's a miracle. Well, they don't just appear, by the way. Being a person who actually made a couple of those people, it does. The 9 months is a lot of work goes on, and God is knitting and knitting. Oh, you live in Hamburg. I've never been there. Thank you for liking my shirt. This is came from, of course, my stylist Donna. Where is she tonight? San Francisco, 6 in the morning. What is in the smoothie? It's so good. Bananas, strawberries, blueberries, whey, and orange juice. Super yum. Great way to start the day with some protein. Yeah, Ian, I don't know if you realize, but or no, you're not the one. Are you the one from Germany? Anyway, I'm going to tell you a funny story about Germany. The Arctic Circle. We got someone on from Finland. How cool is that? What's the weather like in Finland today? Tina Turner loves Switzerland. She did. Thank you, Arnell, so much. You know what? Switzerland is you do feel pretty safe. Jew Baca knows a Jew when he sees one. Deb's like not having it. But I'm a Jew for Jesus, so there's that. Right, Solomon. Switzerland, it is one of the most beautiful places on earth. However, it's socialist, and I don't want to live in a socialist country anymore. Exactly, Deb. And thank you to my moderators, my fearless moderators who do keep the chat safe. So I'm a Jew who loves Jesus. I was raised Jewish. Actually, I was converted to Judaism as an infant when I was given to my parents by Jewish family and children. So take that for what it is. But I love Jesus. He is my Lord and Savior. I accepted him in 2018, and my life just got better and better and better. So look, somebody wants me to shut up. Well, maybe you should shut up and leave because it's my show. It's my party, and I'll talk if I want to. Talk if I want to. Talk if I want to. You would talk too if it was your show. I'm not Catholic. I'm definitely not Catholic. I'm a Jew for Jesus. You know what? I'm just like Jesus. That's like he was Jewish, so I'm Jewish, but I'm one of his followers, if you will. So I don't know what's hard about that for you to understand. But Judaism is not directly in opposition to Christianity. And you would know that if you actually read the Bible. So, Solomon, good question. I do have Cash App, and I have to start putting it on my show. Thank you. David knows. I do make the rules. I do. I have PayPal. I have Cash App. Yeah, I have to find a way to put those on because it would really be helpful. Because I'll tell you what, you know, Jesus was Jewish. I don't know what you don't get about that. He was Jewish. He was a rabbi. Silly. It's funny. Jews don't want to accept Jesus, but here's what I always feel like telling them. I don't always say it, but this is what I think about Jesus and being Jewish. So, why in the world would God tell the Jews that they would have a Messiah come and lead them? Why would he say that and then not follow through? Why would he give you clues all through the five books of Moses about who this man would be and when he would arrive? Clues everywhere. And then when he shows up, everyone else is like, oh, yeah, this is him. But only the Jews are like, nah, we're going to wait. Think about that one. Why would God make you wait thousands and thousands of years for your Messiah when he's already here? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So, you guys can say whatever you want. You're just a bunch of trolls behind a computer, like you're in your mom's basement or something. I don't know. I'm the only one with the guts to stand right here and tell you what I think about Jesus. And I love him, and he is my Lord and Savior. And when I realized that, I was the happiest girl in the world. When I accepted Jesus, I knew that I had done the right thing. So I stand in front of you and give my testimonial and let you all know that Jesus is the way, the word, and the truth. And accept it if you want or don't. I really don't care. It's not up to me. It's up to you because you have free will. So you can show us all what kind of a person you are by saying these disgusting things to somebody like me, or you can just walk away and no one has to know. I won't tell. Yeah, right. Can't defend him, Chewbacca. Can't defend any of it. That would be you. So it's true. The trolls are mostly soy boys, sit in their bedrooms in their sister's underwear. Exactly. Exactly. They can say whatever they want to me because they're hiding. But I'm out here in public saying the truth. And he was definitely a rabbi and an educator and a leader and a teacher and the Messiah. So, yeah, drinking mom's wine. Oh, it is sad. Men today, I can't even really call them men. Somebody called them soy boys, and I guess that's what they are. The ones that come on my show and start talking about how they're looking for a cougar or what is it, a sugar mama? The sugar mama movement. Exactly. The words mean absolutely nothing. And I'm not worried about them because I show up. My actions are what means everything. I patrols on Iga a Figa, most of bitter and lonely. And yes, Deb, let's pray for these poor lost trolls. If they studied about Jesus as much as they worry about stupid stuff, they'd be amazing. That's a really, really great thing to say. Jews are not Christians because they denied Christ. That's why Jews are not Christians, because they ignored all the facts and they actually brought about the man's demise with their hatred and their love of power and money. And that's right. Rabbi means teacher, not priest. Thank you, Rodolfo. You're absolutely right. Hi, Wes. Good to see you. We're here having actual arguments about Jesus, which is fine with me because I'm here because of Jesus. He's the one that gives me the strength to stand in front of you all and take your slings and arrows because they killed him for his beliefs. And if he could stand in front of people and go through all of that, well, I can stand here and watch a bunch of trolls say stupid, nasty things. It doesn't tell us anything about me, it tells us about them. And when Deb's in the mood for whack a troll, I don't have to do a dang thing. Thank you, Harbo. This is real hair color, actually colored by God. Everything that you see here came from the Lord. Exactly, Leanne. We know the truth. Jesus is the truth, the word, and the way. Freedom, Ian. Thank you for stopping by today. Jesus is Jesus, and that's a fact. Thank you too, Fast Track. Hmm. Sorry, I'm like getting a little brain freeze from this smoothie, but it's so delicious. It's got all sorts of fruits and stuff going on, and I normally don't eat anything in the morning. Didn't the Romans kill Jesus? Yes, the Romans killed Jesus, and all the Pharisees were helpful with that. So, hi Trey, don't ban me. It's just locker room talk. Man, like the president. Yeah, right, right, little Yahweh. Good name. And you all want to judge everybody, don't you? You think you're just so much smarter than everybody else. God bless the world indeed. Harbo puts trolls on the grill and serves them up with hot sauce. Mm, I am loving this. So good. Gave me a little bit of a brain freeze, but I'm okay now. Okay. Oh, so this is an every morning thing. It gets these ladies up and moving. So anyway, we're here in Cape Canaveral this morning, and I at the beach. Oh, Cocoa Beach. Sorry, we're on Cocoa Beach in front of Cape Canaveral. So I've been saying that wrong. But I don't know. I don't know if John the Baptist was related to Jesus. I'm still studying the Bible because I'm still a new Christian, if you want to call me a Christian. But Mr. Inappropriate's here. Hi, user. Mm. I'm not going to call you user anymore because that doesn't sound very nice. Trolling should be funny, even if it's insulting. Yeah, it's roasting, right? They are cousins. Okay. I didn't know that. Politics is what got Jesus of Nazareth put on the cross. David's not wrong about that. I did see the explosion. I was like right here for it too, Fast Track. It was crazy. So we were just sitting here. Um, I it's a little early to work on the tan harbo, it's only 9:22 and tanning time is from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Those are my tanning hours. I dislike the sad, unskilled trolls. I know, Rodolfo. I also don't like them very much. But I never saw a movie called The Beach. I don't watch movies, by the way. I make movies. I don't watch them. Just like television. I don't watch the television. I am the television. In Jersey, tanning is 12 to 12. Oh, it's bad. I know. I was just in Jersey and it was not fun. It was gray. It was raining. I know it can get nice in the summer, but this is the reason why Jill lives in Florida. Time change. Wait, where are you, Harbo? 3:22. It's 9:23. You're far away. 3:22. Yeah, you're like, where are you? Europe? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not good with numbers or time change or anything. Oh, that's right. Hamburg. You told me this. It's still only 9:23 in the morning here, which makes it a little bit early. And Leanne, oh, you're in Mississippi. Okay, so 8:23. No, yeah. Oh, you're an hour before me. Gefilte fish. Do I like gefilte fish? Of course I like gefilte fish. I was raised on it. Anyhow, besides the crazy questions, Harbo used to live in Tampa. Tampa's beautiful. So your sister's super mean. Has she had children yet? Apparently, that makes women nice. I'm finding that out. According to my sister, I was a horrible, nasty person, and then I had children and I turned nice. My sister told me this. She said for sure that's what happened. Anyway, yeah, the time on the East Coast, by the way, is 9:24. And we are here in Cocoa Beach in front of Cape Canaveral. I thought we were going to see a rocket launch, but I didn't realize that it's not as obvious as you would think it is in the morning. Like when you see an explosion at night, you think it's always going to look like that. What would Jesus? Maybe something like, I got you covered. Yeah, what would Jesus do? Exactly. Sweet vixen. I slept great like I always do. I'm a good sleeper. Always have been. I love antiquing now. I used to hate it when I was a kid. My parents would they drag us into all these antique shops, and I was like, I don't like old things. Now that I am an old thing, now I learn to appreciate them, especially when a lot of the antiques are things that like are not as old as I am. So, yeah, she has grandchildren. I never realized she hated me until I was in my 50s. I'm oblivious, Rodolfo. That's so sad. I'm so sorry your sister hates you. Are you sure she hates you? You might be just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know anything. Um, Signs pumps, what's a panhead? But yeah, I think we're gonna go to a resale shop, isn't that right?
Right.
A thrift shop, yeah. Yeah, we are gonna go thrifting today if the weather is really bad. If it's she's like, if you get off this show now, we'll go thrifting. So, oh well, thank you, Harpo. I appreciate that one. I don't know what that means, little Yahweh. You're saying a lot of stuff I don't understand. Um, well, I'm 60 years old, David, and I think that's pretty dang old, but I'm okay with it. I like it. All right, you guys, I'm going to say ciao for now because my girl wants to go thrifting this morning. So we're going to do that. Like I said, I got to be laying in that sunshine by noon at the latest because I need to work on my tan. No, actually, it's not about getting tan when I lay in the sun. It's about downloading energy. It's serious. The sun is so important, and they don't want you to know that. And they want you to put chemicals on your skin that will block out the sun. And people will say things about my wrinkles. Yes, I've got wrinkles. I've been smiling a lot in the past 60 years, making lots of facial movements, and that causes wrinkles. I squint, so I've got 11s. And you know what? It doesn't mean anything other than I've been living for 60 years and I lay in the sun a lot. I am a total sun worshiper. I always have been. And if that makes me look a little leathery and old, then I really don't care because I'm not here trying to impress anybody but the Lord who made me. That's all I care about. So if I get up there with a bunch of wrinkles, He will be able to tell how much I have laughed, how much I have loved, how much I have cried, how much I have felt. That is the most important thing. And I don't really. I don't look at people for what color their skin is or how what color their hair is or any of that, how the fat they are, any of that stuff. It really doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside that counts the most. And everybody can see your insides just as they can see your outsides. You show it all the time. And we all are so amazing that we have like these antennas. Did you know that? We put out electricity and people can read, they talk about auras. And I believe that's what the aura is. It's like your soul shining through, and people can see that, and they can even see it here on the chat when people say these things. Little Yahweh says, "I did not give you consent to see my innards," but I don't need consent, and you don't need consent. You can see everything, everything in other people. And you should use your intuition to tell who's coming at you with good intentions and who's coming at you with bad intentions, because both are coming at you. So you do need to use your discernment. And don't let people tell you that you don't know anything, or you're just, even with little babies, little tiny babies, they know things even before they're born. They're listening, they can hear everything. So thank you, Debs. I love it. You're trying to make disrespectful people be respectful, and I love you for that. So anyway, you should think about the things that you're telling yourself, little Yahweh. Y'all treat it like a joke, but it's so important. Talk to yourself, talk to your body, especially if you have anything wrong with you, sickness, even just a cold, you can talk to your body and make it all go away. Because seriously, you have this power. And if you don't know that you have this power, then you actually are hurting yourself. Especially those of you who talk to me with negative words. If you're talking this way to me, then I can't imagine what you must be saying to yourself. So think about how you talk to yourself. Think about how you speak to other people, even somebody just a talking head on a YouTube show. It does make a difference, because when you come on my show and you say the really nasty things to me, you're literally broadcasting to all of us what kind of person you are. You're not saying anything about me. I'm here speaking for myself. But if you want to show us who you are, and who you are is someone who hates yourself, we will all see that. So keep it in mind. Remember, when you go out into the world, hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you've all got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Bogrommely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe, that matters. So, Senator, so janitor, so long for a while, remember you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear the best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. And I truly believe that. And that's why you always see me with a smile on my face, presenting to the world the happy person that I am. All right, you guys, we're saying ciao for now, and we'll see you on the next beach report. Thank you for joining me this morning. And don't forget, this evening there will be a lunch, and we are going to